Okay. So I'm sure we have seen the information regarding the presentation tonight. Our presenter will be having just 10 minutes for the whole presentation, and then it is also expected that before 8 o'clock or even before 8, 5 minutes after it, you must have been there. So I want to please, beg you, sir, that probably before 8 o'clock, try to get connected to that link, because network may want to disappoint itself, not also. I want to say that probably about 10 minutes to 8, try to be there. So, Mr. Festus, you have the floor, sir. We can hear you. Hello.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes, try
Hello, can you
to.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you, but try to speak louder so that we can hear clearly, sir.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem.
So
So, concerning, should I continue from where we stop, or I should start
you need
all
to.
over again from the beginning based on
Yes,
the
sir.
question?
Sir, you know what? I like you to start all over again, but you need to be fast with it anyway, so that at least everybody will be carried along, so that in case if anybody is asked any question, at least people will know what to really say, so that it won't be as if maybe it's only some people who are just doing their own thing. So you have the floor, sir. And I want to suggest that please let's try as much as possible, to mute ourselves in case if there is any need from our own back end, so that we can have a smooth session this evening. Thank you. So you have the floor, sir. Mr. Festus, go ahead, sir.
Okay. Names of the company who participated in the stock business. So after that, we have the dates. These are not just the dates. The date, that is the month, the day, and the year. And down here we have the day that comprises the days of the week. We have Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Then down here we have the year. Remember, the research was done based on a four particular year, that is 2014 to 2017. As you can see, for the day we have Monday to Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that means they did not include Saturday and Sunday, because those Saturday and Sunday are weekends, whereby is not is not weekday, whereby complaints operate. So up here we have the total number of complaints, which is 505, and we have the total number of days, which is 1007. Then the highest price of stock sold, the highest price is $2,000. Then we have the lowest price, which is 1.5 dollar, which is $150. Then the total profit, we have 3,300. Total profit of all the stock sold for this for the 4 years in total is 9,300. Then here we have the gain and the loss, the percentage over here of all the percentage based on the stock sold. Then we have the total volume of stock that was sold for the year in study. Okay. Then we have the volume by day, we have the volatility by company and date, and we have the gain and loss by company. Then we have the volume by day. Then we have the company by day and volume based on the question given. So that report is created based on the question that was given. So according to the first question, which is which day in the sample saw the largest overall trading volume? Which day in the sample? Okay, which day in the sample saw the largest overall volume? So you can see we have day here. All you need to do is this is the highest. This is volume by day. Which date has the highest volume? So this is volume by date. So you can see here we have 468 million, which is
Hello, Mr. Festus. I can't hear you again.
yes. The dashboard is loaded. You know the data is very big. It's a
Okay.
very large data. Okay, you know what? Let me put it on focus mode. You can see it's still loading. They are all loading. Okay, this is focus mode.
Mr. Festus,
So,
I have one suggestion. I don't know if it can help us, sir. Since
okay,
the
I'm listening.
okay, since the question says that which date in the sample saw the largest overall trading, don't you think we can also use filter? You know, probably if we use the filter, then we can probably restrict. We can restrict. We can just restrict it to the top 5 or the top 10. Or what do you think? We can leave it like this. There's no problem because there is no time on our side anyway. But I'm just thinking if we probably, try to do that, maybe, we just restrict the volume, the volume under the value, under the value.
So the top. Okay, so the
Yes,
top.
yes, top. So just click on that volume. Click on it. Oh, is it there? I don't
No, it's
think.
not here. No, it's not
Eh?
here. It's
It's
under the
not
filter.
filtered. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, filter, yes. Just click on it. Then, no. Go to dates. Dates. Yes, that date. Under basic, yes. Then come to top N. Down. No, yes. Then type you can type 5 or 10. Okay, so then you go back to the volume, drag that volume to where you have add the data field. Yes. So after and then click on apply filter. So let's see.
Loading.
I think it's still loading. It's still loading.
So this is it. So that's it. So
Okay.
that's the results. On the 24th of August 2015, and we have a total of 4,608 million
Oh,
volume. So that is the highest overall trading volume based on the dates.
yes. So
Maybe
it
I
depends.
have
It
to
depends
just
on your
write
own.
answer that.
It depends on the way you want to drive it, and anyway. But I think if we can reduce it to like maybe that 10 or probably 5, it will be so glaring. So
Maybe yesterday was not this difficult. Then the next question on that day, which two stock trade most which two stock were trade most?
we're traded most, okay? I think we can still use
So we have
we can use filter there too as well.
no, it will affect the overall performance
Okay,
of
yes.
this.
Yes, yes.
To affect the overall.
Uh,
It's not just for this question only.
yes.
Works with good volume by day and by
Yes,
the date. So we have the two highest. This is PAC and AAPS.
exactly.
This is the answer
Okay.
to the first
Yes,
question, part B.
yes. Okay.
So over to the next question. On which day of the week does volume tend to be highest and lowest? Which day of the week? You can have that year, or you can use this one. Which day of the week? When you scroll down, you see you have Friday, Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then you have the total of each day and the total of each share, name of the share. You have the total here. So the total for each day, the highest is on Wednesday. We have 4417. Then this one we have 4405 million. So the highest is on Wednesday and the lowest is on Monday.
Yes, correct.
3740.
Yes,
So
yes.
the same thing
Yeah.
with this diagram also. The same thing with this diagram also. The highest is the the blue, which is
Exactly.
on Wednesday. Then the lowest is on Monday, which is the black. So that is the answer to the second question part one. So the second question part two. On which day did Amazon see the most volatility measured by the difference between the high and the low price? On which day? This is volatility by company and date. So all what you need to do is either you search for it here for that Amazon here, or you can just come here and look for it Amazon. So this is Amazon. When you click on it,
Where did I buy?
last yesterday we did we had we okay. Let me just go straight to the answer. So after clicking on this, you click on the year 2017. Then you scroll down. 85.999 dollar, which is on Friday, June 9,
Right.
2017.
Great.
Yes, on Friday, June 9, 2017. That's the highest for Amazon for the most volatility. So that's the answer to that. Then the next question. After you are done with the question, you have to unclick,
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
because if you don't, it will affect the your result.
Yes.
So the next question is, if you could go back in time and invest in one stock from 2014 to 2017, which will you choose? When you observe, invest in one stock, so you see this gain loss by a company. You have year 2014, 15, 16, and 17. But the question is which particular stock? So for us to get the answer to that, we need to press this. I don't know what the name is. I've forgotten. So you click on this. It brings out the stock by profit.
Okay.
Okay. So I I just click the focus mode so I can bring out the whole thing. So
Okay.
this is the name of the stock, and this is their profit and loss for the years in study, 2014 to 2017. This is the, you can see this $0. This is the line of $0. Anyone that goes above it is
It's
positive.
gain.
Anyone that goes below is negative.
Yes.
Yes, that's why we have in brackets $2,000 in bracket. This
Yes.
negative, this is loss, and above this is gain. Above this dollar,
Yes.
$0 is gain. Below it is loss. So for us to check the highest product or the highest stock company, the highest company with the highest gain, we need to keep searching. Like now we have two 110 here, $110. We have ANTM. But in order not to waste our time, let me just go straight to the answer. You can see we have two 213. We have 265. We have 411. So based on our observation, you can see the 411 is
Is
the
the
highest.
highest.
Yes, the 411 is the highest, and that is
R
REGN.
REGN.
I don't know the full meaning. I think it was the second data that contains the full meaning. So that's the answer to the question.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay.
So are you saying that figure that is there, would that be the gain? Because
Yes,
they say what percentage gain would you?
This is the total gain. This is the total gain, but not the percentage gain. This is the total gain.
So the percentage gain will be this divided by the total gain, right?
There's a way let me just take it back. So I was able to calculate for the gain,
Okay.
percentage gain. So for that, we have 4.4%.
How did you
As the
get it?
percentage. Okay.
Oh, so this one.
So 4.4% for this company for the 4 years. So concerning the question you just asked, how did I get it? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. what I did was to calculate the total of the gain slash loss. To calculate this, the total of the gain.
That's
Yes,
that's the
yes,
sum.
that is the sum. So this is the sum of the total sum gain slash loss.
Slash
So
loss.
after that, I now divided the gain slash loss over the sum.
You divided the what?
The gain over the sum.
Okay.
The gain by the
Okay.
sum. So that was how I,
The gain by
yes,
the sum.
I just divided.
Sorry, Mr.
So that's when you
Festus.
get the percentage.
Yes.
Mr.
I can hear
Festus.
you.
Yeah, I'm thinking otherwise.
Okay.
So remember they asked you for gain, they didn't ask us for loss. They said, what will be your percentage gain? Your percentage gain definitely will be, I don't know, I'm just saying. Shouldn't it be over the total gain?
You know, when you have a look at this dashboard, sorry that the laptop is taking too much time. I've been using it since to do a lot of things. That's why. So when you have a look at this, miracle. Okay.
I'm with you, bros. I'm with you.
Okay. Let me look for a company that we know that did not have any gain, instead a loss. Like I think this. Okay. Have a look at MBL.
Okay.
I just click on it, observe the percentage gain and loss. You see that it will be negative and not positive.
It's still loading.
Yes. I don't know why this system just choose to disgrace me today. It is well.
I beg save am so that even if you restart, no go scatter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, let's use CMG. So I'm going back to the dashboard. You have $221 loss. You can see minus 2.4 percentage. This is not a gain, this is a loss.
Okay.
So the loss and percentage gain and loss comprises of both the losses and the gain. So if a company for the 4 years in study had any profit, it will reflect the percentage. If the company stock depreciated, it will reflect in the percentage gain slash loss. Before arriving on this, I had to do a formal calculation using my Bible and paper. So I saw that the whole thing, the thing is correct. So I just had to make it.
Okay.
Because
So it's a combination of the gain and loss.
I tried what, yes, it's a combination of, like now for January 2014, for this particular product,
Yes.
did not make any gain. They made
Okay.
loss. That's why we not separate this, separate gain and loss. This one gain, this one loss. What if we separate it? That means on the side of under the column for gain, we have dash or zero. That means for this one, under the column of gain, it will have 2.5, but under the loss, it will have zero. So for each day, this is the gain and this is the loss, depending on the type of share the person is buying or the company is selling. If the share stock either depreciated or it appreciates, so know from the from the table. So that's just everything. Hello, Mr. Ademola. Any other question?
It's just 4 questions. I think you've answered everything.
Mr. Festus.
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. In fact, when Miracle asked that question, and the way you explain it has even given me an assurance of what you have really done as far as the gain and loss are concerned. Of course, from the question, we were asked to find the gain, percentage gain. Okay, so what you are saying is that percentage gain and loss, they go together. So, but anytime we have negative sign, so that means the company has incurred loss. But when we don't have negative, then that means we have incurred gain. As in, if
Gain.
I were to go by
Yeah,
your
okay.
explanation, okay.
Yes,
So
exactly.
yes. Well, I just want to say this, sir, that don't forget you have just 10 minutes. You'll be given just 10 minutes, to explain
I know.
everything.
I know.
So you may not really go that detailed
Hello.
the way we are asking you now. But the only thing is that try as much as possible, to summarize in a way that at least it will still make sense to everybody. I want to say well done, sir, for this that you have really done. Because I think from what we have done, I can, it's like we have generated more insight. And I know that at the end of the day, we will all smile by God's grace. So I want to say well done once again. And thank you so much for what you do, sir. And then, I don't know if we have other
Before we,
questions. Yes.
okay, sorry.
This meeting will end in the next 10 minutes.
Yes, I wanted to say something. Sorry, first. 10 minutes, okay. I wanted to ask this volatility. I was trying to read about it. I don't really understand that volatility. Does it mean gain or does it mean loss or what does it mean?
No.
According to the question,
Yes.
the question
Yes.
was that on which day did Amazon,
yes, did Amazon see the most volatility?
That
Yes.
is the question. So they now explain it further, measured by the difference between the highest and the low price. Yes, you can.
Okay, so the difference
Yes,
between the high and the
there
low.
are different ways that you can calculate volatility in the financial sector.
Okay.
But based on the question given,
Yes.
they said follow
Yes.
this pattern, the difference between the highest
Okay.
and the lowest. So that's just it.
And
Okay.
So what you need to,
They actually give us
yes,
the answer in the question.
yes, the answer is in the question.
and I think in addition
Mr.
to
Ademola,
what,
you want to say something?
yes, I think in addition to what Mr. Festus has actually said, I remember I actually private chat Mr. Festus even about this volatility, because I also made some research and I discovered that there are so many ways by which one can actually find or calculate volatility.
Yes.
But going by the question,
Yes, there's so many.
the hint has been given to us there that our own volatility has to be measured by just the difference between I
Has been given to us. Yeah, that's true.
to us. And I can also say this, that if we are so conversant,
The high and low.
yes, if you are so conversant with forex markets, you will realize that volatility that they are talking about is more or less like the speed at which the markets fluctuates. I get you now. Sometimes you have a very high price.
That's the rate.
Yes, now. So and at times, the price will just be increasing slowly like that. So when you have a very high volatility, it could be a situation whereby you have so many people, who are trying to buy. Are you getting me now? To buy a particular stock, and the rate at which people are just buying it, it's
Okay.
just very high. And if you look at the candlestick in the market, the candlestick will be very, very long. So, but if the volatility is very low, I'm telling you, everything will just be like, it will be very, very slow. So the formula they give to us here, by that measure, is very, very correct. So I know what you have done there is.
So from this your explanation now, in a layman's whatever, using that candlestick that you just gave an example of, if the volatility is high,
yes,
if the volatility is high, does it mean that the demand is low or the demand is high?
Okay, now if the volatility is very high, are you listening now? It could be that the demand is very,
Yes.
very high.
Yes.
It could also be that the supply is very, very high. Like now, we can have a situation whereby we have many people who are willing to sell their stock, probably because of the fear that, oh, if I don't sell now, the thing will crash. Just like what is happening in the crypto markets. Are you listening to me now? If you look at the trend, we're having a downward.
Yes.
Downward trend now. So the volatility will be very, very high there. But that volatility will tend toward the supply side. So that is this. So some people, and then when we have high volatility, you have a lot of people that will gain. At the same time, you have some people who also lose. And remember, in the forex market, while some people are making gains, some people are losing already. So that's just it. And that's why people usually wait for the time when there is a very high volatility. And that's why you discover that on Saturday and Sunday, there is no war. They don't trade because the volatility will be very low. It's only that if
they don't trade on Saturday and Sunday
in the forex market. But when you are talking about indices, so they trade. So like the right, if you are trading on the right, then they trade every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But in the real market, forex market, they don't trade on Saturday and Sunday. And it's actually reflected even in what we have done. Okay, it's just like a bank, they don't open on Saturday and Sunday. So that yes. So please, I just want to say that let's try to come to the general class as soon as possible, probably before 8 o'clock, please. So that network will not cut out.
Hello, Mr.
General class is
Ademola.
by 8 o'clock, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, it's starting by 8 o'clock.
Hello.
Hello, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, I have an observation here.
Okay, sir. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
I said pertaining the presentation, please, when Festus is presenting,
Is that?
I said let me give an data that he used. As in the data mode he used, the data charts that he used to present those things on the database. Like the pie chart here, the other one, the volatility by company. I didn't know which of the data chart he used. Is it an histogram or because he didn't introduce that during his presentation? So let me just chip in. If there is any means of him introducing the data type he used, like the data chart he used, sorry.
No, this one, just go carry my own.
There's so much noise at the background.
Hello?
I don't know who that person is now. She
Hello,
just mute.
please. There's so much noise, please. Okay, I think it's from Daniel, and he's the one that was actually talking. Mr. Festo, did you get that question, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I don't know.
I said maybe during your presentation.
Okay, during the presentation, should I? Okay.
Yes, like you will give an intro about the type of data chart you use. Okay, we can see now we're having a pie chart, right? That's the volume by date. That's the pie chart that I use there. So the other volatility by company and dates, and if there is any means that you can, okay, this is data so that someone will know that, okay, this is the type of data chart that I use.
Okay. I think I understand what you say. I hope that one is clear, sir. Mr. Festus.
Hello.
Yeah, I think it's very easy.
Wait, I
Just
don't
like
understand.
no, I think
Is
what
this
he's saying is that
now or
hello.
hello? I can hear you.
Okay, I think
Hello.
what he's saying is that, for instance, if you look at that pie chart, sorry, if you look at the volume by day, you understand that you use pie chart there. Now, volatility by company, which chart did you use there? We can see it, but what's the name of that chart? If you look at the volume by the day, so try to, do your presentation. You should just make mention of it. I think that's what he was saying.
Okay, that will not be a problem.
Okay, so but
Okay,
please
thank you.
don't forget you have just 10 minutes and we should all be there before 8 o'clock. Okay, I pray that we all have good success by God.
Okay.
So after the presentation, then
I'll have a good network.
yes, then after the presentation, then we can now continue on our own chart, if there are observation and all that. And why is presenting too? I mean, if the question is raised, it's not compulsory that it must be Mr. Festus that will answer the question, which we can ship in some things maybe after his presentation.
You should be the only one.
Yes, he will be the one that will present. But if question is raised, we are also encouraged to to answer, so that it won't just be Mr. Festus. Who will be doing.
Yeah, someone can.
Yes.
Give a response.
Yes. But I want to
On,
beg us that let's try to
to.
log in before 8 o'clock because of the network. I know what I'm talking about. The network is still good now in a way, but by 8 o'clock, the network will be down. That's my own observation. So